philosophy, and other humanities fields inform our understanding of current events and the human experience. And to find the Brain Box Podcast, simply search Brain Box Podcast on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and any other podcasting library. If you have any ideas or comments rattling around in your noggin, email us at brainbox@okhumanities.org.
Hi everyone, this is Roxy Davis.
And this is Deborah Burris, and we are
The Roxy by Design Show. Our show is designed to bring healing as we share our stories while God redesign our lives.
So take a ride with us.
So you can find us at
Podbean, iTunes,
Facebook and Twitter,
and
blackandstudios.com. So thank you everyone for listening to The Roxy by Design Show. You have a blessed day.
Welcome back to Turn on the Game, the podcast, where we talk sports from an everyday guy's perspective, as if you're at your local barbershop or bar. No punches are pulled, no F's are given, just some guys letting you in our respective opinions when it comes to sports and culture. I'm Frogg, and I'm here with my three co-hosts. To my right, I got Coach Junior.
What up, everybody?
I got Cousin Phil.
What up, what up?
I got Chris J.
What's up, everybody?
And we got Uncle Buck on the boards. We are live in Blacken Studios. This is episode 131. All decade everything. This is our last episode for the 2019 year, so this is gonna be a good one. How y'all doing today, man? What's good?
Man, I'm good, man. It's been a rough weekend, but it's all good.
Really? You want to elaborate? Or
No, no need to elaborate.
condolences. Sorry for your.
No, we can elaborate.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I'm tripping. Okay,
Yeah.
No need to
I'm
elaborate.
tripping.
We can elaborate.
I'm thinking personally. I thought I
No,
missed out on something.
it's personal.
in little brother's life, but no,
It's
I know
personal.
why. Yeah, okay.
Hey, man. Y'all relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
What you mean relax?
Hey,
You wouldn't relax
Chris,
all
go.
year?
Hey, go on and hit him with it.
no, don't
No,
do it.
go
Don't
ahead
do
and hit us
it.
with
You
it.
bet
Please.
not.
20,
You
20.
bet
You bet not.
One. Come on, nigga.
On the wood.
On the
What's
wood.
that, on the wood?
On the wood.
Uncle Buck,
Cowboys.
how was your weekend, sir?
Super Bowl champs.
Who?
20. 21.
It starts already, huh?
Hey,
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Hey, it was good. It was good. It was
Good,
They
good.
played a hell of a game next year. They going into today into next year. Off today's game. It was a great game. I can see it, man. I can feel it.
Hey.
Said 2021, baby, Super Bowl champs.
I bet you.
Yeah,
You heard it here first.
Bet you can feel it, huh?
You heard it here first.
We'll have a new coach.
Mac or die?
Couple of more pieces.
Hey, 'cause tomorrow
Will
Black
Frog,
Monday.
if you listening, player,
Will Frogg, Mac or die?
something's got to give, and it sounds like a stash.
You know, I need my chips for deal. You know what I mean?
Sorry, brother.
Wow.
It's got to come off.
It got to go.
Man, we are live on this beautiful Sunday evening. This is December 29th, 2019. We are going to give you our all-decade teams, and that's NBA and NFL. We're going to talk NFL and NBA with all-decade, and we're going to wrap up some. We're going to talk fantasy, because we need to wrap up the fantasy season.
You must have won.
The NFL fantasy season.
There's
I
a
ain't
new
seen that.
champion town.
He must
We
have
need
won.
to talk about that for a minute.
I got one of my leagues. I'm still playing this week.
And if we got time,
that's crazy.
Two of my leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a team going in my work league. I'm playing Ron in the championship. Hopefully, I beat that tail. So yeah, we might do a game of 21 all decade edition. I haven't really thought about how we would do that just yet, since we're doing the list already. We may have to.
That might be
skip
an
that.
oxymoron.
Yeah,
Is that what you call it?
No, yeah, kind of,
Sort of.
sort of.
Maybe.
Let's see, look at that.
This is Turn Again the podcast. We're gonna take a quick time out. We're gonna come back with fast break.
Yeah, you lost.
9-4. That's a good season though. My season was trash.
Turn on.
Hey, this is
Hey, who finished second?
Hey, this is Jamie Lindbergh, host of Upbeat Urbanism, a podcast where we seek to have an open dialogue about what it takes to create healthy, intentional, sustainable communities, one conversation at a time. Each episode is an interview with a city planner, leader, developer, real estate professional, or community builder. To listen, search for Upbeat Urbanism wherever you find podcasts. Follow us on Twitter at UUrbanism and on Facebook at Upbeat Urbanism. Devote yourself to your community around you and devote yourself to creating something that gives you purpose and meaning. Until then, keep it upbeat.
Hello and welcome. I'm Adam.
And I'm Richard. Ever wish you could make an impact in your community, become a better leader, influence positive change?
Then check us out every Tuesday for in-depth interviews into the lives of the leaders and influencers in the great state of Oklahoma, those that are bringing the change and making the impact.
We will shine the spotlight on the things that they and their organizations are doing to make the lives of fellow Oklahomans better.
Check us out on Podbean, Spotify, and iTunes every Tuesday and subscribe, listen, rate, and share. Also follow us on Facebook at Adam and Rich in the 405 and Instagram and Twitter on AR15 in the 405.
Take a shot with AR15 in the 405.
All right, we're back. Let me share this real quick to the public. So, hey, this is Fast Break. Let's talk about the OU debacle real quick.
Ooh.
So let's get into it, man. We got to talk about it.
Man.
Do we have to?
Yes, we have to.
This is all I got to say, man.
It's our responsibility. We've been talking about how, the good. We got to talk about the bad.
Straight up, the College Football Playoff Committee will no longer give OU or the Big 12 the benefit of the doubt anymore.
I agree.
They get their ass handed to them every time we go.
I agree.
I don't get it, but woo,
They can even go undefeated, and a one-loss SEC team will get in over OU. I guarantee you.
I doubt that.
Nah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, man.
Mm-mm.
There's no way anybody wants to see that happen again. This is the second time.
Well, see, here's the thing. I mean, they record, if they get in there, they record, if they're 12-0 and they're ranked 2 or 3 in the nation or maybe even number 1, they're in, regardless, over a one-loss SEC team.
I don't know.
Nope.
I'm telling you. Why? Look, like y'all.
I guarantee
hold on,
right now.
It's on the wood. If
That's
they go undefeated, they're gonna be in.
If OU going
Yeah, they're gonna be. But no, he said over a one-loss SEC.
I'm talking about as far as giving them the benefit of the doubt. That one-loss team, they will never go back.
As a one-loss team, yeah.
If they're undefeated, they pretty much have to go.
Yeah, they have to go. There's no way that you can hold them out.
Man.
Well,
but I think Lincoln Riley got exposed.
I don't think it was Lincoln Riley. I think it's Alex Grinch.
No, but you got like
2 years in a row. The DBs just.
But hold on. This is his first year with the defense, so we can't say.
What does that mean?
No, what I'm saying is,
what does that mean?
Hold on.
He's been a coach for how many years?
But here's the thing: with Jalen Hurts at that cornerback, he grounded out the football. He ran. So that defense throughout the year got to rest majority of the time, and then come in somewhat semi-fresh to play defense. What happened in that championship game?
They didn't look tired to me yesterday. They didn't look tired to me.
But you got to think about it. Suspensions. Their number one pass rusher gone. Their starting safety gone. So you putting in Broyles. How many times have you seen Broyles this whole year
17.
play?
He's been in 17 plays, I believe.
You know what I'm saying? 17 plays.
Right.
Out of a whole year. And then they don't have depth at any position out there at all. So when you are going 3 and out,
I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, the suspensions was key. Got it. The 2 defensive players we were missing is key. Got it. But you don't get 7 touchdown passes hung on you in the first half.
And the thing about it is, and I'm
off
telling
of
you
two missing two cats.
I'm gonna tell you this. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered who played. They should have went to a zone and put everybody back and make them run the ball on them. Right. But at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts was doing the same shit that he was doing at the beginning of the year, and they didn't adjust. It's different. I think Barry Switzer had a quote back in the day. It don't matter X and O's. It matters the athletes that you have on the field. Right. And they didn't have the athletes on the field to match them.
But the thing is, I don't think it was Lincoln Riley. I think that still
keep
goes
giving
back.
that man the pass.
Hold up. I think it still goes back to Bob Stoops and his recruiting. He recruited all of those small DBs.
Right.
And if you look at every receiver that they had, they was undersized by
at least 3 feet.
3 feet.
Right.
So how do you defend a big old gazelle running down the field?
So hold on. So LSU's number 1 defensive back is 6 foot, lined up against a 6'3" CD Lamb.
And he
right?
ate.
Hold on. And the whole thing about it is you didn't see one time that them DBs backed the hell up from them. They were in bump coverage the whole game.
Because that's what they play.
Because they know.
In
No,
SEC,
hold on.
that's what
No,
they play.
because they know if they take CD
ACC,
Lamb out of the play, all you have to do is keep Jalen in the box. That's it.
OU wasn't ready for that.
Stevenson wasn't there, so they didn't have that ground and pound running back.
Right.
So they knew that Brooks, if he get to the outside, he'll break. But what did they do? They kept him in the box, and then that kept Jalen Hurts in the box. What he should have did, Lincoln Riley should have spreaded it out and made it easy for Jalen to read small routes, little slants, little 5 and hitches and goes and just dink and dunk down the field. But he didn't do that.
Jalen could have ran the ball better yesterday.
He could have ran.
Lots of times where he could have ate on the ground. I'm not sure what he was looking
but
at.
then we all know that his passing, when his vision sucks. We all know that. Like, he doesn't throw past 15 yards down the field.
Honestly, it looked like OU did not
prepare.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't know who they were playing.
No, they knew who they were playing, but I'm telling you, you can't prepare for athletes.
Well,
like
it's
that,
almost
man.
how what's his name?
Chris Jackson?
No,
he was cold. Back in the 90s, boy, he was cold.
I just got his head. I got his name in my head. It started with M. Who was here last week? Maurice.
Yeah,
Maurice. It's just like he said. It looked like they did. Like LSU watched the tape on OU.
Yeah.
OU looked like they
watched the
they
tape.
knew these people were. They was like, oh shit, we saw this game.
They was watching Big 12 highlights.
No, I'm telling you, what it was is, man, when you get out there and them athletes are real life athletes, man, it's a different ball game.
I mean, straight up,
it's a different ball game.
LSU is. I mean, we were not. We weren't matched well with them at all.
Hold on. And like I said,
it was crazy.
And as coaches, you have to make adjustments.
You
have to make adjustments. And there was no adjustments made.
There was no adjustments made.
But they didn't have the players to adjust.
That's the
thing.
So how do you adjust if you don't have the players to adjust?
You know what?
That's a lot.
And then you got players like Bradley Hiles, who gets kicked out the game.
Timeout.
For targeting, which was a straight legit target.
Plenty of D1 players on that team.
The thing about it is, that's what we talking about though. But they recruited these
small
DBs that are 5'10".
Yeah. Well, he got two DBs coming in. It's like 6'2".
They no longer recruit anybody under 6'6".
But that's what I'm saying.
So we're gonna see.
That still goes back to Bob Stoops recruiting.
Right, those are his recruits. That was his recruits.
I mean, you can say that because but you want to know what?
Well,
but hold on, how many people say that Bob Stoops won his first championship off of Blake's players?
He did.
But people don't say that. People don't say that. You don't hear that. Bob Stoops won that championship.
Well,
that was Blake.
They said that
the same way about Mark Jackson.
They don't say it now because Bob Stoops went on to have a 10-year career that was better than any other OU coach in the history of OU.
Yeah.
Up until this.
Listen, man. After the third bomb for a touchdown to the same cat. Man. You go zone, make him dink and dump, or make them run the ball. You don't keep going one-on-one and letting them get murdered out there in the field. It was a straight murder out there.
It was murder
ridiculous.
Both ends of the field.
These dudes set records in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, man.
What the hell?
Hey, at the end of the day.
Is this a championship game?
At the end of the day.
Dude, I was sitting at my house and I was embarrassed. Like, as if I was sitting with LSU fans all around me. I was actually embarrassed.
Did you cry?
To watch. Hell no, I did not cry. Did not cry, but I was embarrassed. No, I'm saying I was embarrassed as if I was sitting around
Touche,
a lot of LSU fans.
Touche.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
You know, but, I mean, I say you can't really blame Jalen. You can, but you can't. I just
can't.
Why can't you blame everybody?
I mean, because at the end of the day, you're doing what your coach is wanting you to do. You know what I'm saying? At the game plan, at the end of the day, you're doing what your coach wanted you to do.
The coach staff wasn't ready for this. Offense and defense.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like I said, spread Jalen out and do draws. When they did that quarterback draw, he broke for what, like 17 yards? Spread them out and get them out of their element. They practice for y'all to do this read option. They practice for y'all to do these little screens and all this other stuff. And all that stuff was shut down.
Jalen Hurts still the best QB?
Yeah. To me, he is.
You know, so I don't care. Hold on. I don't care. No, if it was Kyler Murray, if it was Baker Mayfield,
they wouldn't win that game.
They wouldn't win in that game.
They wouldn't win in that game.
I don't care who it was.
Yeah, I mean, I can't take nothing away from Jalen for this game. I mean, he didn't play his best game, but he was set up for failure, if you ask me.
Ryan said you lost.
Debo just got you.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Text just came through. Frog, Debo just got you.
God.
So
good game, bro.
But
I got second though. I got some little chips coming.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
Man.
I like what Alex Grinch did, but the reason why we saw it, to me, my opinion, the reason why we saw an improvement in OU's defense is because of Jalen Hurts and the way that he ran that offense. He ran majority of the time, breaking for 10, 15, 20 yards. That defense got to rest up a little bit more. Kept him off the field. When you go in there against some athletes like LSU and you're getting 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And the one time that they did do something different once they put CeeDee Lamb in the damn slot, they got 51 yards.
Yeah.
Right.
But he went back to the outside. You keep him in the slot. Right. You make them adjust to what y'all doing.
Right.
That's coaching.
You got to move CeeDee Lamb.
You got to move him around.
You got to move him around.
You got to move him around.
You have to move him around, and then that's going to open up for any other receivers. It's going to open up your screen game. It's going to open up the stuff that you want to run. But move him around.
But to be honest with you, man, that first drive, game over.
Oh, I know it.
Game over.
I said, Kennedy Brooks nowhere because I see what they're doing. If anybody's watching, they was just shooting their D in straight and attacking. That's what they were doing.
You didn't feel good after you guys scored after?
No, it wasn't right after.
It was.
They scored. Yeah, we had the ball first.
It was 14-7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
7-7.
It was 7-7.
Yeah, no, because we got the ball first. Oh, you got the ball first. 3 and out.
Yeah.
They came down, scored
immediately.
And then we had I think a 3 and out. Like that, and then we got the ball back and then scored.
Y'all should have watched Texas game when we played them.
It wouldn't have made no difference because if Texas would have played,
if Texas would have saw some type of gameplay.
No, if Texas would have played them yesterday, it would have been like 69-7.
Oh no, I think
was
we
that
would
the
have
second week of the season? Or something?
Third.
Texas. Did they go to the? What bowl did they go to?
Horse shit. We play next week.
The toilet bowl.
They didn't go to one?
Yeah, we went to a bowl.
To the toilet bowl.
They got a bowl.
Did they win?
We play this coming up week.
Oh, okay.
The toilet bowl.
Okay.
Zebra up the ass bowl.
Got some stripes cut.
Yeah.
I would be upset.
But yeah,
man, they need a win though for the Big 12.
So
because we ain't won nothing yet.
Can we add the NFL to this fast break?
Yeah. Can put the scores up real quick so we can run through them.
Run through these scores.
Run through these NFL scores, player. Yeah. We got something to get to. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey man, go on and say it. We ain't gotta say
man.
It ain't no surprise. We got something to get to. We got something to get to.
No. Hey, look. Don't try to cut. No, don't try to cut.
We got something to
Uncle
get to.
Uncle
You hear that shit?
Uncle Junior. Don't try to cut into our happy time, man. Y'all been knocking on wood and calling for this shit for 9, 12 for a year.
Your wood needs some ginseng.
Yeah, hell yeah. You need some
lamp than I'm
what's the stuff you used to clean the wood? What's the stuff some old English?
Old English polish. Need some polish on that. You need some wax on, wax off. Your wood.
You need some Mr. Miyagi.
Hey, it don't matter.
It does matter.
It don't.
It does. It does.
All right, so run down the scores, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Currently, right now, the 49ers beating the Seahawks 10-0.
Okay.
In the first quarter.
With the return of Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, what's his name? Marshawn Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but see.
We're in the Wire Alamo Bowl.
Chris.
Wire up your ass, Alamo Bowl.
Wait, The Wire? Like as in the HBO show, The Wire?
The Alamo Bowl.
What was you going to say? I got to hear
Chris.
Alamo Bowl.
Now, you know the two teams that ain't been doing nothing for the decade.
Shut your ass up, because we've been to a Super Bowl, my nigga. Hold on. Pause.
So have we.
My G, when the last time y'all been to a Super Bowl?
No, listen to what I'm saying.
No, we can't. After you said that, you Donald Trumping it right now. After you said that false statement, you.
First of all.
No, y'all been horrible. For most parts of
all Dallas Cowboys fans, shut up.
Shut up.
Y'all haven't been relevant since 1995.
Chris ain't even co-signing you right now.
Hey, I was born by myself. I can ride by myself.
Hey, man.
I don't need no co-signing.
Our imperfections are our perfections.
Yeah. So next year,
okay,
2021,
21 on the wood.
We're going to perfect it.
Hey, man, please keep running down these scores.
We didn't want to go to Miami, man.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
All right. Jets beat the Bills today.
You had enough of Cabo?
13-6. The damn Browns got beat by the Bengals.
You know they fired their coach.
Who fired their coach?
The Browns.
Head coach gone?
Kitchens. They fired him after the game?
Mm-hmm. Good.
Right after the game. Wow. They might fire Baker, too.
They could be looking at breaking news.
Baker did all right.
Yeah, the Bengals 33-23 over the Browns today. The Packers beat the Lions 23-20. The Chiefs beat the Chargers 31-21 in what I think is Phillips Rivers' last days in San Diego, or I'm sorry, LA. The Bears beat the Vikings 21-19.
How about them Bears? Did they make the playoffs?
Nice.
They in the playoffs?
Nice. They're in the playoffs?
Yeah. Don't worry about it, player. Don't worry about it.
Everybody but that
Invitation
star.
only.
The Dolphins beat the Patriots 27-24. The Falcons beat the Buccaneers 28-22. The
Hold on.
Saints.
Stop right there.
Yep. Stop.
First quarterback ever, 30 touchdowns and 30 INTs in the season.
Wow.
Who's that?
Winston. Wow.
Hey, that's not a bad fantasy. He's not bad for your fantasy.
No, he's great for your fantasy. Yeah. He's terrible for your franchise.
Man, what's up with the Panthers, man? So
Man,
is that something that says a lot about Cam Newton and what
Cam
he brought
Newton,
to that
is it
team?
his greatness? Yeah, you got a game plan for Cam Newton.
That's
you ain't
right.
got a game plan for Gunter Minshew or whoever.
Kyle Allen.
Or Kyle Allen, whoever
Allen.
they had out there. You got a game plan for Cam Newton.
For sure. The Saints beat the Panthers today 42-10. The Raiders got beat by the Broncos 15-16.
Hold on, pause. Pause.
What we pausing for, man?
Because you skipped over a score.
You did. Whoa.
You skipped over a score.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. The Cowboys
beat
the frame out of through the frame. The Washington Redskins 47-16.
Y'all ended up 8-8 for the year.
Then Renison came in and took off.
Who?
He said they beat the frame. I said then Renison came and repoed all that shit.
Took that bed back.
You say Renison.
Came and took that bed back.
Oh man!
Oh,
the
God.
dirty mattress. That's bad business. They will take them back. They take it
whole
all
set.
back.
We need that whole set.
The
The end tables. Let me get them end tables.
Back to the Broncos beating the Raiders 16-15. The Rams beat the Cardinals 31-24. The Eagles beat the Giants 34-17. And the Jaguars beat the Colts 38-20. The Steelers got beat today by the Ravens 28-10. And the Tennessee Titans won today 35-14.
Okay, stop.
In a lopsided game because their starters did not play.
Doesn't matter.
And
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Doesn't matter. Hold on. Doesn't matter. Wait. The Tennessee Titans are going to the playoffs yet again. Plus, congratulations, Derrick Henry, on the rushing champion for the year. He is the rushing champ.
He did have 211 yards.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we got a lady on the line, Sophia Vera Cruz. She wants to know the top stock to watch in 2020. That would be the turn on the game stock.
Watch
the turn
that
on the
stock.
game
Watch
stock.
these
Like
nuts.
and subscribe. It don't cost you a thing.
Spam. That's all that is.
For sure.
Spam.
Enjoy,
That's a
Sophia.
bot. That's a bot.
So,
Tennessee, baby. We got a chance.
didn't you have a bet with somebody? Didn't you have a bet with somebody that y'all record was going to be better with
I have a bet
the
every
Cowboys?
year with the same cat that to my right. My Tennessee Titans would have a better record than his Dallas Cowboys.
And I think y'all do.
I'm not saying no names, but every year same bet.
What do you win?
It's usually money, but amnesia kicks in, and cats forget we bet.
Cause I thought that was on the wood. I remember at the beginning
Everything
of the
is
season,
on the wood when it comes to this cat. This cat's nickname is on the wood.
Yeah, I think you were. He was part of that bet too.
It was 5. It was 5.
It was 5. Yeah, it was 5. It was a hot 5.
That's still me 5 from last year. What? So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
It's interesting. He went 2 years out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good.
$10. Oh, you $10. Oh, you $10. And I'm gonna give it to you in all nickels. I'm gonna give you $10 worth of nickels.
That's y'all.
And a dirty sock, nigga.
Hey. That's y'all's defense. Y'all been running all year, getting ran through.
A dirty
the nickel defense been getting ran through all year.
Sock.
So, with that being said, I guess y'all have already put it on the wood for 2021 before 2020 even get here.
Wait. Yeah, 2020 is next year. I did say 2021. Oh,
no,
damn. So y'all skipping 2020?
No, the Super Bowl will be in
2021. Okay.
Right.
So
that
y'all
makes sense.
already put it on the wood, right?
That makes
On
sense.
the wood, man. 2021 Super Bowl champs, Dallas Cowboys.
I love it.
Buck, what do you have to say? Because your team made the playoffs too, right?
The Bears.
Actually, I don't know if they actually made it.
No,
or
they
not.
did
I was
not.
talking shit. No, they might have.
They did not.
They're
Make
8-8.
Yeah,
They did not make the playoffs.
It's a strong.
It's strong, but
What
they
was
did not make the playoffs.
actually? What was the Eagles? Did they win their game?
The Eagles won
The
today.
Eagles
They're going to the
won.
playoffs.
They're going to the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Yes.
if the Eagles won, then we're not going.
So it's okay. It's
'Cause
okay.
I think we were both tied
It's okay.
going
So-
into it. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
What do you think about this season so far? Are you happy with it? Or are you?
Of course, this guy's leading the
It
conversation. Though.
It was better.
Once time, let's go 49ers.
It was better than what I did. I was surprised that
couldn't
we got
get
a couple
a
of
peep
W's
out
that
of
we
them
got,
last year
man.
by the damn 49ers when they was
Beginning of the
trash.
season. Beginning of the season.
Couldn't get a
What you
peep
mean?
out.
I
Couldn't
think
get a
we won
peep
8-9.
out of them.
I'm not gonna lie. We.
But
they
now
fought-
we got
ride with
they
mine.
fought-
I
they
we
fought-
ride
got
with
people,
mine.
y'all over here in black.
I
Yeah.
ride with
Press.
mine.
Did
You
you
got the
did
peace,
you
love,
have
and
that?
peace.
Do you have that queued up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have that queued up.
What are we queuing?
I got you with this one maybe.
It probably doesn't matter.
What are we queuing?
You got a speech you want to give?
Huh?
You got a speech? You
No,
wanna
I think
give?
they should give the eulogy.
Oh okay.
What the hell are we queuing up here?
Yeah, you know.
This was some pre-production type stuff that I was unaware of.
Yeah, go ahead and give a eulogy.
Was
Let me
that in
see
the
if
show
it-
notes?
Let me
Huh?
see if
Was
it
not
cues
in the
itself
show
up.
Does it have to be in the show notes?
It was not in.
It was not in the show notes.
Was it in the show
Oh, we can
notes?
freestyle. We can freestyle.
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, why they trying to go by the book now, Frog? Like they don't freestyle any other time.
Yeah, right.
Niggas. Okay. Yeah, eulogy.
I'm on 10 funerals.
For the 2019-2020 Dallas Cowboys. You got anything to say?
Oh, it's not a funeral because we ain't dead. 2021.
Y'all done. Y'all done. This year.
2021.
This year, y'all done.
We're not.
2019.
We're about to get in the
2020.
lab. We're getting in the lab as soon as
That's
the
okay,
game's
but
over
y'all-
today. We're
but
still
you guys-
alive.
you guys are
Still
done.
While
alive.
y'all doing that, I'm just gonna
Still
throw
alive.
this in here real quick.
Here we go. Facts.
The Turn on the Game Fantasy Football League has been concluded with the champion, Two Hots in a Cam. Yeah, your boy Frog won the chip. Over Team Coleman, Coach Jr. went down 216 to 110.
God.
Third place came in by saved by LaBelle. Ron
got
Coleman with 177 over Hyde and Zeke at 123.
Me and you, we just.
Team Coleman was the number 1 seed coming into the playoffs. Hyde and Zeke was number 2. Two Hots in the Cam was 3. And Saved by LaBelle was 5th seed. Thank you very much.
Was that the only?
No, the 4th seed was Chris. He got beat pretty early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
I was. Let's say all the damn seeds. No, don't just stop the 4th.
I mean, that was just
who was the 5th? Who was the 6th? We had a hell of teams. Let's get it.
I
Let's
was-
get
I
it.
was last.
So,
I was last.
I beat you.
hold on.
I think you did.
Oh shit.
I think you did.
So Team
let's
Jackson
put all the juice out,
came
player.
in 4th
He wants anything. he can
All the
get.
juice.
at beating Team Thompson 180 to 155.
Frame.
That's the only thing y'all asked to win.
The Ghost League lost to Team Tap
Oh no.
What?
91-79.
What?
Wow.
What?
And
That's a good
Philip, did
score.
you even make the playoffs?
No,
I was
didn't.
in the playoffs.
No,
you
you
was
told-
consolation.
you told-
bracket.
you
Oh
told
yeah,
me-
yeah,
you told-
you got beat.
Beat by
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah. No,
I
you
did.
got beat. You
I
won.
got
You
fifth.
beat in the consolation thing.
I got 5th.
You beat the Ghost team.
The losers bracket, basically.
Did I get anything?
You gets nothing.
Okay.
You gets an invite
got
to the
W.
draft next year.
Hey.
Yes.
This dude living in the 2000s. Did I still get a trophy, coach?
But I thought we would get that in there before we forgot
Good job. Good
about
job.
the
Good job.
fantasy league.
So you won it, Frog?
Yes.
So you got-
and currently in the basketball fantasy, I am Peter rolling the hell out of Eastside Mac. 2,722 to 1,521.
Peter Mackin.
Peter Rolling. Peter Rolling. Peter Rolling.
Oh, Peter Rowland.
The Ghost team is losing to Tap Dog, 1,868 to 1,785. Where's the rest of them?
I'm killing you, Phil, I believe.
You probably are. No, I'm losing to It's a Banger by 500.
Isaac Bonga is the truth is currently beating Team Thompson 2,789 to 2,291. C. Jackson's World is currently beating On Top the Truth 2,497 to 2,031. And Top Dog, like I said, is beating Turn on the Game at 1,868 to 1,785.
That's some nasty.
The current standings are as follows.
Oh, I suck.
Team Frog Outliers 8-1.
Do you never change your lineup?
I haven't.
Why?
Isaac Bunga the Truth is 7-2.
So
C Jackson's World is 7-2.
I know. I gotta start changing.
On top, the Truth is 3-6.
I guess I can do it now.
Team Thompson is 2-7. Tap Dog is 5-4. East Side Mac is 4-5, and the Ghost Team is 0-9. Those are your fantasy.
Comeback story, bro.
This is your fantasy report for today.
Oh, you're in my that wouldn't be a good comeback story.
So, great fantasy season.
Hey, man,
everyone.
I love fantasy, man. I love fantasy.
Appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, participating and taking that L. You know what I'm saying? I will wear the crown, you know what I'm saying, you know.
I think it's
pink crown.
T-Curb 53 says driving back from the Chiefs game, just wanted to hop in and say, go Titans.
Yes, sir.
This fool went to the game. Tristan.
Yes, sir. Go Blue
Good job,
Nation.
T-Curb. I didn't know you was going to the game.
Go Blue Nation.
Make sure you at work in the morning.
All Titans fans, you get a day off tomorrow.
What else I got to add?
Oh, let's see.
You say all Titan fans getting a day off tomorrow.
Hey, why you got 2 tight ends? You don't get 2 tight ends. You don't get. Why y'all keep making up stuff as we go, man?
Hey, what did y'all say? We can freestyle.
No, we ain't freestyling the list.
He just said that.
No,
he
called
say basketball is freestyle.
He can say. He can say.
Keep that. Keep that. I love that. Keep that.
Well, I guess let's take a pause for the call so we can get to this all-decade team.
Is that what's next?
Yeah. We doing NBA first though.
NBA all-decade team coming up. T-Curb. Also, y'all still them boys laughing your ass off. Huh? I got you. 2021 on the wood, Kirby.
2021. That's a good. That's a good.
Hey, this is Jamie Lindberg, host.
Oklahoma Humanities Brainbox podcast uses the humanities to take listeners on a deep dive into the issues affecting American society and culture. Join some of Oklahoma's most interesting and knowledgeable humanities scholars to explore how history, literature, ethics, philosophy, and other humanities fields inform our understanding of current events and the human experience. And to find the Brainbox podcast, simply search Brainbox Podcast on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and any other podcasting library. If you have any ideas or comments rattling around in your noggin, email us at brainbox@okhumanities.org.
Hey everybody, this is Reverend Shaw.
I'm Delisa.
And I'm like father.
Like daughter.
And we just gonna hang out with you. We just gonna kind of talk about father-daughter relationships, the good, the bad, the ugly, when we like each other, when we don't like each other, and I hope Delisa don't clam up on me.
Because that could be possible.
We just want you to check us out, man. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, you won't be let down, and we'll leave you with something that you can chew on and make your life that much better.
Find Like Father, Like Daughter on Apple Podcasts, Podbeam, Spotify, or blackerstudios.com. New shows drop every Saturday.
The mustache.
Hey,
all right. We still on the Hey Everybody. Is we doing this still?
I thought that was the thing.
No, nigga.
Y'all told me that last time that he was a part of the.
I was just kidding.
Oh, now
I was not serious.
I got you, coach.
I was just,
got you, coach.
We had company. I just wanted to.
So you said basketball, right?
Okay.
Start off,
decade, everything. Yeah. NBA edition. You want my list first?
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't scared, nigga. All right, my starting 5.
You want to do starting 5s first or do both? How you want to do it?
We can do starting 5 first.
Okay.
We'll run down that. So my starting 5, Steph Curry, D. Wade, LeBron James, KD, and Kawhi Leonard.
Decade?
2010 to 2019.
Okay.
That's my starting 5.
So disrespectful.
Okay, well, let me hear yours.
Allen Iverson, when did he stop playing?
Really?
I think he was in the. I don't think
Really?
he made it to the,
Really?
Yeah, he was the decade before.
He wasn't 2010?
No.
I'll fact
He been
check
out
you.
the league 9 years?
He's been out the league a cool minute.
Hey, yeah, no.
That nigga had a chance to go to rehab and come out of rehab.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all lying, Craig.
This nigga said Allen Iverson. He's just whatever.
That's my favorite player. Y'all lying, Craig.
I'm telling you, he's not on this list, but he ain't played in 20 years. All right, he's getting quiet, man.
Who's next? Who's next?
Let's go. Let's get a list. Phil, where your list at? Starting from.
Starting 5. I'm
Michael
going,
Jordan, his kids, his
Dwayne-
ex-wife.
2010 was his
Jeffrey,
last year.
Marcus.
2010 was his last year.
His
Dwayne-
ex-wife.
Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade.
well, he don't count then.
Dwayne
You
Wade.
wouldn't?
I wouldn't count him.
Okay.
Shit, he was in.
Oh, 2009. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Watch
Dwayne
that. Sorry.
Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
No, it was 2011. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's 2011. So technically, he could be in this.
It could be.
Sorry, Phil. Can you restart?
Okay.
Start over. My bad.
Dwayne Wade. Kobe Bean.
Who?
Kobe.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
LeBron. Kawhi and KD.
Okay. See, Jack.
Okay, my point guard is going to be. We're going.
This is positionless.
Positionless.
Yeah.
So my point guard would have to be.
This would be as if you want to pick 5 cats to go up against anybody.
Okay.
In this decade. That's your list. Kind of like as y'all was at the park or something.
I'm gonna go. Steph Curry is my point guard.
Okay.
My 2 is going to be.
I already know who this is gonna be.
Man, I'm gonna say Kobe. Got to be Kobe.
Okay.
My 3 is KD.
Okay.
My 4 is Tim Duncan.
Wait.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
a part.
Is he in
he's
that?
still a part of it. Yeah.
In the 2000.
Actually,
No, he's not.
yeah.
No.
Because I'm looking at the list right now. He's
The 2010s.
he just retired 2 years ago.
Tim Duncan.
No, Tim Duncan. He retired a long time ago.
No, it ain't been. It ain't been.
It ain't
5
been.
years.
It ain't been.
He retired in
He's
2017.
it's over
ladies
5
and
years
gentlemen.
because 5 years now. 5 years now because he's just now up for Hall of Fame.
Okay. All right. I didn't think about Tim Duncan. Then.
So when you guys pick people like Allen Iverson or Tim Duncan, you're picking them during their.
I'm picking them during the
It should be-
2010.
it should be
Okay,
2010
all right,
to
2010.
2019.
All
So
right.
not their
Let
peak
me
in the.
let me start
2000s.
over there.
No.
Okay, this is for this
Yeah.
decade.
That's why Kobe
Okay,
ain't on
all
my
right.
my starting 5.
Steph
He
Curry.
won the championship in 2010. But
Steph Curry at the 1.
Yeah, but then it was downhill.
Steph Curry at the 1.
Okay.
At the 2, I'm gonna say, man, the 2 is tough, man.
Kobe Bean scored 60 points.
Shit, you can stay
Yes,
right here.
You can still
get the
ride
2.
with Kobe.
You stay in Oklahoma City and get your 2.
Who?
Yeah,
Don't
Russell.
help him.
Russ.
At the
No,
Russ
don't
is a
help him.
1 player.
This is
It's
positionless.
so it don't matter.
I ain't got a center or a power forward on my team.
You
Yeah,
said,
it's-
position
it's
less.
Yeah.
Position
there's,
list.
there's no position.
Something you saying position list.
No,
position
positionless.
less.
Yeah.
My bad. Let me pronunciate.
Enunciate, brother.
Please. Position less.
positionless. This is positionless. I'm like, okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
you
for
look. You
sure.
ain't never looked more like Spice Adams than right there,
Yeah.
boy.
Pause.
Spice.
All right,
You don't
so
like,
we got
you don't
Steph
like Spice,
Curry.
do you?
I like Spice, but I ain't Spice.
Okay, all right.
You light skinned Spice.
So I got Steph Curry. I'm going James Harden.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
KD.
Okay.
At the 4, I'm gonna say Anthony Davis.
Okay.
And at the 5, positionless. LeBron James.
Okay.
I gotta put him in there. Yeah.
What about you, huh?
I still went by position for whatever reason, but it's all good.
That's cool.
And I did too.
That's fine.
I got Chris Paul as my point guard.
Okay.
Klay Thompson as my shooting guard.
Okay.
KD small forward, power forward, LeBron, center Kawhi.
You got a list?
Kawhi.
It's a
Yeah,
list.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I got Curry. I got Kawhi. I got LeBron. I got
Kevin Love.
no Giannis.
Giannis.
You got Khalil Mack at the center.
And then I got
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis. Y'all don't know. Y'all so slept on that.
No,
Giannis
that's
is
no,
honorable
Giannis-
mention.
not really.
Giannis is
No,
honorable
no.
mention. He
Not
just
really.
he's
No,
honorable mention.
it's
He's only,
it's two teams.
he's only
No,
been
it's two
nice.
The way
teams.
Giannis plays
He's only
right
been
now,
nice 3.
he could the way he's playing right
He's
now.
been fool's
and
gold
last
up
year,
until this last
and
2
last
years.
year he could smash KD. he could guard him hands down. Yeah.
Boy, you lost your rabbit.
It's cool.
mind.
It's cool.
That'd be interesting.
No,
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish.
And then I actually went with Kobe.
Kobe? Okay. So we got everybody's first starting five? Okay.
Second. Now you got to go second five.
Okay, my bench. Coming off my bench. James Harden. Russell Westbrook. Carmelo Anthony. Kobe Bryant and Blake Griffin.
Ooh.
Yeah. My squad is
You got a rusty
Okay,
squad.
mine. It's my go, right?
Yeah. Bones are rough over there.
So on mine, I got Steph.
Okay.
I got James Harden. I got Anthony Davis.
Okay. I left him off.
Giannis.
Okay. I left him off too.
And then I got Melo.
Okay.
All right, mine. I got my second list. I have Paul George.
Okay.
I got Blake Griffin. Positionless. Yeah, that's the part. I just keep saying that. So I got two cats, right?
Here, you want this?
Yeah, let me look at that list.
That's the same team right there. It's a boy. You ain't picked him up yet.
Who?
Westbrook.
Already, he's on my first team.
No, you said.
Westbrook for sure. My fault. I put him on my first list. So I guess 3 players. I got 2 left. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw Chris Paul in there, and then we're gonna easy writer.
And I'm going out this way.
Oh, I'll throw Dwayne Wade in there. Honorable mention.
Okay. Honorable mention.
What you got, Buck?
3-time champions. Honorable mention. Okay.
What you got?
The disrespect.
Hey, my bench, I got Russ, Kobe, Damian Lillard, Melo, and PG.
Okay. You got the all short
I
list.
respect Dame ever since he did the wave off.
Yeah.
You know
he's my second team.
Yeah.
Hey, that made it on
and he
the
was so
decades
deep.
top plays on ESPN.
I saw that. Yeah.
You see how deep he was too, and it was just like he knew what was going in.
Y'all see that Lamb one? I didn't realize he was. You see
Jeremy
that?
Lamb?
Yeah, he did that half court.
That beat the one where Steph hit us.
Yeah.
For the
And did the
right.
shimmy?
Yeah. That beat beat that one.
Steph was the one, and then Dame beat that.
Yeah.
So what's your second squad?
I got James, Kawhi, Anthony Davis.
LeBron James, second team?
No,
James Harden.
James Crowder.
Sorry.
I thought it was James Crowder.
My bad.
I figured you like James Crowder.
No, it's Jay. It's Jay.
It's Jay Crowder. My fault.
Okay, so
it's Jay Crowder.
Kawhi,
James Harden.
James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Anthony Davis.
He always has to sneak Kyrie Irving in there, man.
Okay, Kyrie.
I can respect it. I can respect it. I can respect it.
He's his own.
Okay.
He's his own.
I can
man.
respect it.
He's not a team player.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compile these lists and I'm gonna shoot them on Instagram.
Was you writing them down?
This is recorded. I can always go back
absolutely.
and listen to it.
I'm in 2020 already.
Yeah. So I'll be doing that from now on with our listenership, so people can chime in on their list and things, so we can be more interactive with our fan base. We up to 50 subscribers.
That's what's up. Keep it going.
So, man, I put my squad up against any one of y'all's, man.
They're all the same, basically.
Pretty much all the same.
James Harden guarding James Harden.
It's a few different. It's a few. He got Kyrie. He got Dame Lillard.
I mean, because you would put your starting 5, like my starting 5 will only play your starting 5, and my bench will only play your bench.
This is true.
But I think everybody's bench could easily play against the starters.
Yeah.
True. Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
It would be an all-star game, basically. That's oversized all-star game.
Shit, just imagine these cats right up at the park.
Hey, man, y'all get my nobody responded to my little all-star voting text I sent out.
I did respond.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
But you didn't say anything. You just
I did.
was like,
I said that shit was that's a hell of a squad.
I was looking for your squad.
That's a hell of a squad.
Well, that's another day. We're doing our decades right now, so. But yeah, All-Star voting has started, so we're going to start talking about that more and more leading up to the All-Star game. So if y'all want to compile y'all's team, for sure. He's balling, bro. He's leading the league.
Trust me, he's one of the reasons why I'm 9-1, about to be 10-1 in the fantasy basketball turn on the game league.
Luka is the one that's balling.
Oh,
he's been hurt for like 2 weeks though.
He's back.
He played last week.
Balled.
He almost got in a fight with Marquise Chris. Ain't that his name?
Oh yeah,
he pushed him.
or whatever.
Yeah, he pushed him and he jumped up like, motherfucker, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, they don't really respect. They don't really respect him just yet.
Yeah, but
they will.
Yeah, he has no. They had no choice but to respect that dude.
He a triple double machine.
Yeah, walking triple double. So we about to do NFL, right?
Yeah, we.
They got team NFL.
Yeah, we're gonna do that now. We're gonna take a pause. We still rolling.
No,
roll on. All right.
All decade football.
All right, we're gonna do all decade NFL. Football. Now the criteria is you get a quarterback, one running back, two receivers, one tight end, and one defense. Okay.
One defense person.
One defensive team.
Team. Okay.
Team defense.
Go ahead, Frog.
All right.
All decade football.
All decade NFL. Yeah.
All decade.
Shut up, fool.
I got all decade football.
Okay. Your list is all decade football. This decade, not 47. All right. So quarterback, I got Tom Brady. Running back, I got LaShawn McCoy. Wide receiver, I got man. Oh, there goes the match.
The table's about to come down.
Are we gonna have a show next week?
You got Tom Terrific?
Yeah, I got Tom Terrific at quarterback.
Why is the table laying on y'all's laps?
Running back, I got LaShawn McCoy. Wide receiver, I got Julio Jones. My second wide receiver, I got Calvin Johnson. Tight end, I got Antonio Gates. And my defense, I got the no-fly zone 2015 Denver Broncos Super Bowl 50 winning defense.
Who's the
Von
MVP
Miller? Von Miller was the MVP of that Super Bowl.
Make sure you had it.
And DeMarcus Ware, of course. So, yes, that's my squad. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
So it's one QB, two wide receivers, one tight end, one running back,
and a defense. Yes, sir. All right, who's next? Let's get it.
Who is your tight end, of course?
Antonio Gates.
Oh.
My quarterback is going to be, of course, I got to go with Tom Brady. My running back is going to be, I get two running backs, right?
One. Just one. Two wide receivers, sorry.
One running back?
Yeah, one running back. Running back was my toughest decision.
I've got to go Adrian Peterson then.
Yeah. I was fighting.
And then we have my tight end is going to be Gronkowski.
Okay.
And my two receivers, I'm going Calvin Johnson Jr. as well. And then also another receiver.
Allen Robinson?
Not. Who can I go with?
Y'all laughed at that.
I'll have to say I'm going Antonio Brown, man.
Yeah, I struggled. I had him on my list and I took him off.
Even though, the last part of the decade he kind of acted a fool, but you got to put Antonio on there.
Who's your defense?
My defense, man, I think I'm going to go with Seattle, man.
Okay. Ooh, that ain't bad.
I think I'm going to go with Seattle, man.
That ain't bad.
Boys
Legion of Doom?
Legion of Doom was stupid.
Legion of Boom?
Boom. Legion of Boom, yeah. Them boys was dumb.
Copyright reasons why they couldn't be Legion.
Right. Gotcha. But they did it right. Legion of Boom, because they put that boom on you. All right, who's next? Let's go, Coach.
Mine's quarterback, Tom Brady.
Okay.
Running back, Edgerrin James.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wide receivers, Randy Moss and T.O.
Okay.
Tight end, Tony Gonzalez.
Wait, 2010?
Yeah, Randy Moss played?
Yeah. They was old.
Both of them?
Both of them was old as hell. Yeah.
So you're playing old
He playing old versions of them. Yeah. That's how he
still-
roll. That's how he roll now. Come on, man. If they was dead, he'd play them too. You know what I'm saying?
Peep game, the old Randy Moss and old
Terrell
can still play today. So
yeah, they can
with
still
these
play,
cats, so
but they're not.
They will get one catch.
They'll be worn, man. They'll be worn out.
No,
they will not be.
Y'all haven't seen these cats. I've seen. Matter of fact,
I saw Randy
Ocho
Moss.
Cinco just did the other day. He did a little thing. That dude still got it.
That's Ocho Cinco.
He trying to come back and kick NFL kicks. He kicked a 60-yard field goal the other day. You know he played soccer too, right?
Yeah.
This fool kicked a 60-yard field goal.
smart.
All right.
But
Use your tight end.
Tony Gonzalez.
Cut me off.
And who's
And
the defense?
My defense is 2019 LSU
Hey, hey, Gonzalez though. That's a good. Yeah, that was a good pickup on the tight end.
No, the LSU Tigers defense is a good pickup too.
Yeah, this is true.
No, LSU Tigers, but my NFL defense, 2019 Dallas Cowboys.
Man, get out of here, man.
Hey, on the
they didn't
wood.
even make it to the playoffs.
That's cool.
You can have that.
We about to score all of that.
Man, for real. You got them old receivers. You got that trash
said
defense. you got that old Tony Gonzalez. Come on, man.
Go ahead,
Phil, what
go
you
ahead,
got?
Buck. Go ahead, Buck. I'm trying to look something up. Real quick.
I'll go with Brady. I also go with Patriots as my defense.
Okay.
So 2 years ago, Patriots.
I was about to say because
Yeah.
there's a couple of them Patriots that you can score 100 on them if you easy.
2-3 years ago, Patriots. I'll go with Marshawn Lynch as my running back.
I was thinking about that too.
Who else I got?
You need
Gronk,
2 receivers.
Gronk. That's my tight end.
Okay.
And 2 receivers.
Khalil Mack's not a receiver. Oh,
Allen Robinson the third.
Hey, it's still the first. It's still playing.
Keenan Allen, the injured one.
I'll go with Odell.
Huh. Okay.
And then I'll actually go with Antonio Brown.
Okay. No, that's nice. Of course.
Yeah. Y'all ain't touching them.
Y'all the all you got the all crazy team.
Hey,
I thought
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, you got the all crazy team.
Oh yeah, Julius Edelman.
Yeah, Julian Edelman.
In my ordering voice.
All right, Philly
What
Phil.
you got, Phil?
I'm gonna go different at quarterback.
Drew Brees. Of course.
No, I'm
Does he call Pepper?
Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Jimmy G.
No, Russell Wilson.
Hey.
Russell Wilson
Say
been
Jimmy G
been
the
to
last
like
2
2 or
years.
3 Super Bowls.
Russell,
I
yeah,
throw
yeah,
for
yeah.
125 yards a game.
That's solid. That's solid. Okay, who else you got?
Running back, I'm gonna go.
Brietta.
No. I'm up in the air. I'm up in the air with 2.
San Francisco, everybody.
But I'm gonna go.
Wait. Before you
No, I'm
give me
I'm only one
running back, don't
one.
say it could be this one or it
No,
could be
I'm
that
gonna give you one.
Come on, safe guy.
Yeah.
LT.
Safe light. All right, LT. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Boy,
LT. I'm just like
safe
I'm up in
light
the air.
repairs.
My receivers.
Why you teasing them like that? You gonna leave a box of candy out on the table? You know how you do about how you feel about candy.
Man, that box had no juice.
All right, who your receivers, Phil?
Receivers. I'm gonna go with. I'll go with Odell.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with somebody who's killing it. Then Steve Smith.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Tight end. Gronk.
Kittle.
Gronk.
You going Gronk?
Could have picked Kittle, man.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Take that back.
Kelsey.
Kelsey, Ertz. You could. I mean, you can't go wrong. Defense.
And then the defense.
Seattle, man. Come on, you picked the quarterback. Legion of Boom. Come on, man. Legion of Boom.
I'll take the
Rams.
The Rams from last year.
Last year's Rams?
You know, I actually take Bears from last year.
Yeah. The Rams from last year.
You replacing the Bears with who did you have?
Patriots 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, I take the Rams from last year.
Did y'all make the playoffs last year?
Our defense was iced.
But
is that good or bad?
did you make the playoffs?
I know Icy in the hood.
They did make the playoffs last year, didn't you?
Yeah, we did because we lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did.
So Icy.
Okay.
So Icy is good.
Ice is good.
Because I know Icy in the hood is great. You're Icy, so I didn't know if he was.
So
But,
good.
What y'all know about the hood, man? Y'all Edmond guys.
Really?
Hey, come on.
Really?
Man.
Whoa.
He act like we didn't live on the east side.
Whoa.
Come on,
Hold
man.
on. Let me
Hold on.
Y'all stay
Hold
ready,
on. First of all, we slept in your bedroom after you moved out.
No, they was spending the night.
No, they wasn't spending the night, player.
I went to Garden Oaks Elementary, player.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
come on,
I
man.
sure did.
I did go to Longfellow Elementary.
You
I went
got as
to- I
much
went to
East Side
Polk.
blood in us
You
as
went
you
to where?
do.
Polk.
That's all.
We
Where's
got
that
as much East Side blood in us as you do.
Off of 30
No.
and Wadi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You was in the trenches, too.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I went to Polk
Hey,
and then I went to
man, you said
Millwood.
that, and I was looking at Phil, and it just didn't.
He just mad 'cause we got out.
Hey, I got out too.
We got out. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah. So why did y'all pick who y'all picked as far as the football? we can go into that.
I mean, it's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
I think in having Antonio Brown and Odell with Brady, that's we scoring all day.
What you say, wide receivers?
Yeah, I'm just
and then
asking.
And then Grunt. Oh yeah, we
Calvin Johnson Jr.
Not missing nothing.
Antonio Brown.
You didn't pick Calvin
First
Johnson.
of all, he
Jr.
did. First of
I
all,
thought he did.
Brady
He
is a
did too.
no-brainer. The Super Bowls explain. You know what I'm saying?
You could
But-
have.
but-
You can also pick
decade.
Drew Brees though. Too.
I'm not a stats guy like that. Far as like you know,
chips and
it's
everything.
I like
Chips and dip.
chips with my dip, player. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Russ balled out, man. I mean, stats wise, and he got a championship and they've been to the Super Bowl multiple times within that decade.
But y'all
What about you?
No, but see, and that's what I'm getting ready to go to. Y'all talk about my players as if I'm talking about this year. We said all decade.
Yeah, but they were old. But they were old. They were old.
Your
We're not talking about. We're not
your
talking about
players
players.
wasn't the shit in that decade.
Hey, but still,
that was their last
but
year or
still,
two.
In 2010, either one of those receivers with Tom Brady throwing them the ball was burning everybody. You can't say that they wasn't.
Here, pull up their stats.
No, okay, well, okay.
I mean, they're
so
called
Randy
Randy.
Moss, yes. Randy
T.O.?
Moss, T.O. was on the Patriots.
No, he's saying
Oh,
put the decade.
if okay, I see what
Frog.
you're saying.
Come on, come back to us,
Okay,
brother.
I get that, but still,
There's nothing wrong. You can't go wrong with that. Like I
you
said,
can't go wrong with it.
that.
In 2010, which was Randy Moss's last year.
Did he win a Super Bowl with the Patriots?
No.
Nah, they went undefeated, but they lost.
He only had
Super Bowl. They went to the Super Bowl.
63 targets, 28 receptions, 393 yards.
That was his last year though, but I mean,
that was 2010.
But he was still, but before that, he was balling.
That's
I
the year we're
get
talking
it.
about.
I get it.
2010,
But-
that's what he had.
But I understand where he's coming from. If we playing pickup ball, and he's got Tom Brady, he's got T.O. on one side, and he's got Randy Moss on the other side. That's a hell of a matchup.
You picked Brady too, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's
See,
kind of scary.
And I was thinking about Favre.
See,
was he still playing then?
Yeah, I think he was.
So Terrell Owens.
Don't think of far.
Terrell Owens
in this decade.
Terrell Owens had 139 targets, 72 receptions, 983 yards, and 9 touchdowns in 2000.
T.O. still balling.
So 2010. So that's the only one that we got to.
I mean, like you said, you still can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't.
I take Randy Moss over several cats.
Right now.
Right
today.
now.
Yeah, today, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In today's NFL?
Yeah.
Today's NFL. I mean, trust me, he can start on quite a few squads.
But he's
Today.
older though.
Still today. Yeah, for sure.
You
He
gotta
still
watch out
got it
for
though.
injuries though.
I mean,
They may still got it, but
Brett Favre played in 2010.
Oh shoot! About to switch it up.
2,509 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
how many games he played? 10.
He played in 13.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not bad.
You switching?
And then 2009, though, he kind of balled out. He had 4,202 yards.
Dang.
in
16 games?
2009.
13 games? 16 games?
16
Yeah.
games.
That was a decade before, though, right?
Yeah, that was the year.
1
before.
year. 1 year.
Yeah, that don't count. Don't count this decade. No. Sorry, bro.
But yeah, man, I mean, you can, you know.
Y'all don't remember
I was going to
lightning in a bottle, LaShawn McCoy?
Yeah, LaShawn McCoy was. I wanted. You know what? I was gonna say Ray Rice. I was gonna say Ray Rice.
Forgot about him.
That's
He
the
had a
one.
hell
That's
of
the
a
other one.
right. He got a hell of a right hand.
That's the one. That's the one that I said that I was
did
up
see
in
that.
I was up in the air about because I'm like Ray was balling before.
Nah,
before
his drag game is a little better than his right. And that step over. That nigga gave her the Allen Iverson.
Hey,
wait.
Hey, that is
wait,
not
stop.
funny.
It's not funny.
You're the one. Only one. You're the one laughing hardcore.
We
over
do
there.
not condone domestic violence.
No, not at all.
Any shape, form, or fashion.
So I got 21 for y'all.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, y'all done wrapping that up?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so for
I'm
the fans,
nervous.
this is you say you're
I'm nervous about this 21. Go ahead. Let's get it.
So with this being y'all's last episode of the decade, how do you guys feel about y'all's 131 episodes?
That's
The
a straight
131 episode or all 131?
That is a
You guys have come a long way. and
producer ass.
Yeah.
It is.
question.
It's a producer ass question. Because I want to lead up to what can the fans expect for 2020 in this next decade with Turn on the Game?
So we taking it to the next level. And you smirk when I say that.
No, it was a good smirk.
But I say, in terms of when you go to check out a Turn on the Game episode, it's gonna be different, and we'll talk about that in another time. But it's gonna be on par with the rest of Podcast America because we have to catch up. I mean, we've been at this 131 episodes, and it's still kind of the same. So we want to get up to the next level, and we will make sure that we do that. So,
like the youngsters say nowadays, facts.
Facts.
I think that means.
I mean, that's just, and
What
a
is it,
lot of
cap
that.
or no
You know what I'm
cap?
saying? I'm taking a lot of that on, as far as where I want to see us go.
For sure, man.
In this next year, in 2020, because I think 2020 is going to be the year of Turn on the Game.
Ooh.
For sure.
Is that Coach? Is that on the wood?
Well,
yes, niggas on the wood.
hey,
Get the stutter. Yeah. Well,
no, anything positive is on the wood for me. When I was talking to people, telling them about subscribing and liking, they was talking about how they listen to our show and how they enjoy listening to our show. And I asked them if they had subscribed and liked, and they said, "Well, we didn't know you were supposed to do that."
Yeah.
So
I'm glad you guys are educating.
Yeah.
So there's people listening.
For sure.
And and they're liking what they're hearing. And so
you gotta drive it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to the show, please subscribe, like, share.
Yes.
To your other people that you talk sports with, have them join in the conversations.
And go back and listen to old episodes too. You might have missed something. Like, actually,
Phil,
I know
what
missed
you
something.
got?
Hurry up, man! Don't be sitting there waiting.
Hey, I'm pulling the Uncle Junior, man. I'm
start
pulling
off-
the Uncle
start
Junior.
off-
Hold
he's
on.
gonna start
Let me do it right. Let me do it right.
He's gonna start
Let
off.
me say this.
He gonna start out. Well, my father of 5, and
Hold on, this nigga is the one who rushed him.
Let me say this.
That's hilarious.
that dead air.
That dead
dead
air.
air.
Let me say this.
No,
But nah,
you gotta. Well,
You see, was
let me ask you. No, the first. Let me ask you a question.
Then he restates the question. What I see in 2021.
Yeah, he don't even see 2020. He's not even in 2020.
2020 was done.
Yeah, 2020
but no, what?
That's how we gonna do it.
No, I see us expanding, man. I see us having a lot more guests, us doing a lot more collaborations to get our name out and people that we collab's name out. I just see big things. I see, this thing blowing taking off and not stopping anytime soon. So.
For sure, man.
Can't stop, won't stop.
We got a lot of new technology too, so we about to be in these streets. I know I said it last year, and we was in the streets a little bit.
Y'all was in the streets.
We
Y'all went to the Hive. Y'all was doing the summer league.
Right.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got to reach out. We got.
Was it the Hive?
Skinner,
building.
the
the
Skinner.
Hive.
Yeah,
Hive,
okay.
sorry.
I wasn't there. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into
TLG
that.
was there.
Definitely get on that
TLG.
again. Yeah, we was definitely
Yeah, we was in the
representing
building. We was in the building.
TLTG
Yeah,
was there in the
We
house.
talked to several players.
We
and
took
got-
steps
Yeah.
towards where we want to go,
Yeah.
and now it's time to take the next.
Yeah, we got
step.
people. We got the people in place.
Yeah.
We just have to act on it.
And then one quick thing, not to shut you off, I know you guys are running out of time.
Actually,
it's
totally
your
up to
time.
you.
It's okay.
Actually, it's totally up to you. We can stay here.
Nigga,
another 30
you
minutes if
did
want,
this.
So,
No,
keep it cracking.
So we're going to 2020. What you guys got in store for Super Bowl? Boom, announce it.
So, are we announcing it?
Why not?
Because it's not really open to
It's
the
not.
public.
Yeah, it's not open to the public.
It's not a
yet.
public
We gotta have our
thing.
meeting
We're
first.
still
So
streaming
okay,
it.
so hold on.
Isn't it still being recorded?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, good point. So Super Bowl, what is this? 51 to whatever. Super Bowl this year.
We won't come this Friday.
We will do a sort of a live stream of the Super Bowl. We're gonna have a family and friends watch party. Family and friends, and it's gonna be in conjunction with Macadie TV. The friend of the show, Will from Macadie, will
54.
be okay. Super Bowl 54. We'll be in the building. We will do a combination show live stream with Macadie TV. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be big. And then hopefully the next year we'll be able to take it to the next level where we'll be able to include our fans, in on that
at larger scale,
in a larger scale. But for the first ever annual watch party Super Bowl for the Turn on the Game, it will be a family and friends event, and we will live stream it for you all to enjoy with us as we watch the Super Bowl.
Sorry to put you
with
on the
the
spot.
Tennessee Titans in that piece.
Sorry
Hey,
to put you on the spot.
it's all good, but the one when the fans next year that y'all be able to attend, the Cowboys will be in there too. So it's gonna be a great show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a great show. 2021.
Hey, and Macadai said he need that stash.
No. If you're reading your phone wrong.
Sir.
You're reading it wrong, sir.
I'm gonna need you to get your flip phone back out, sir.
Hey.
Dang.
No, Macadai
It's
said
okay.
he need
It's
to keep
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Coach. It's all right. It's all right. Peace, love, and peace. Peace, love, and peace. It's all right.
That's funny as hell.
Hey, and if any fans are going to the Armed Forces Bowl this weekend, hey, I'm going to be in the building also. So if you see me, you want to stop by, say hi. A couple more other fellows will be there as well. If y'all want to stop by, say hi, we'll be there. And,
the game will be
just
in the building.
One last note: 49ers are winning at half, 13-0.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and I did get beat in the work league. Ron, there you have it. You beat me in the work league. There you go.
Shout out to my little sis. She turned 30 yesterday.
30.
Shout out.
All right.
So that means you're older than 30.
Good
You
and
said little
grown.
sis. You're almost
little.
40, player.
Happy birthday,
I'm
sis.
38.
Almost 40, player.
38.
Can't wait till
Happy
you turn
birthday,
40.
sis.
How old are you? 50? No, you're 45.
Absolutely. No, I'm not. Not even
Frogg
close.
is 50.
Not even close.
We're not. Uncle Junior is like.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's disrespectful to talk
Hey.
about that.
That dude is.
My grandbaby turns 1 tomorrow.
Oh, shout out.
Shout out.
That's what the Peace, Love, and Bees was for.
And
Wow,
the
shout out.
bee on the
Party.
hat.
And the B on the hat.
Yeah, Marley.
Shout out to
out.
Marley.
He said his great granddaughter. Granddaughter?
No, my granddaughter.
You said great. I thought you said great.
Man, no.
And it low-key messed me up, too. I was like,
Nah,
damn.
that's this kid. That's this kid.
Hey, you got another question for us? I thought you said you had another question.
No.
Nah, he looking at that. He
Keep
looking
the
at
show
that
going.
time.
Keep the
Yeah,
show
keep
going.
the show
man.
going,
We gonna-
man.
This is the extended version for our Patreon customers.
And here's the beat.
This has been another episode of Turn on the Game, the podcast. To download this episode, any that you missed, log on to turnonthegame.com. Spotify, Podbean app, iHeartRadio, Google Play, or Apple Podcasts. You can also catch us at blackandstudios.com/turnonthegame. Thank you for listening, downloading, liking, and following the show. Don't forget to get at us on your favorite platforms. Our official Twitter is at Turn